All right. Here
we
we
are.
are.
Yeah, so we are here. I'm lost in my months. It's August. Oh
August.
yeah, school starting.
August 8th.
Yeah, so.
School starting, yeah. I've been
so-
at work this whole week. Boo.
I know we're at the end of.
I know. Hey, Michael.
Your endless game time, right?
My end of endless game
So
time.
this is it. This is
Yeah.
it. But yeah.
Although we say that, and I think the months in the summer we've had the least amount of games we've played.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Right.
Because you travel, like you
Yeah.
do stuff that makes it where you cannot game.
Very
and
busy season, yes.
The nature of my work is
Yeah, you've been...
is the busy time is summertime. So
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
So, and then just being tired at the end of a day and not wanting to solo games kind of thing. So, but it is what it is. We're going back into, at least I'm going back into more of a routine, which is always like good for me, right? Like I know these are the days that I can game. These are the days that I do other stuff. So, but yeah, hopefully your summer has been going good, Michael, and anybody else that is out there as well.
Yeah, so what did we play? 17 games?
17 games, yes.
Most together, I think, right?
We had one day in there where we just got like a bunch of games in. That was pretty cool.
I feel like most were together this time. But
yeah, we actually got our families together. That was nice, and got two different games in there. Almost burned my house down.
Yeah, Paul did. My wife saved Paul's house.
Yeah, that was around the 4th of July.
And it was not.
And it was not because of fireworks.
Not because of fireworks.
It was because of pizza.
Yeah.
I'll be teaching in college class this fall. Awesome. What class would that be? Yeah, we were cooking some pizza, and the little baby Luke, what is he, 2?
18 months.
He was close by the oven, so I'm kind of blocking the oven. And at some point, the towel went into the oven. Yeah. And Lacey was like, "It's real smoky over here." I was like, "No, it's just dirty." And then as soon as he opened up the oven, there was a towel. And as soon as he took it out of the oven, it caught on fire. So that was that was fun times. Thankfully, everybody was good. So
yeah. So Luke almost caught.
Yeah, yeah. Luke almost caught my house on fire.
Michael, are you normally a high school teacher? I feel like you have said before that you teach some form of math, but I could be totally wrong.
Could be making stuff up on that one.
Yeah, that could be a total lie, and I have no idea what I'm talking about.
That does sound familiar.
But yeah, so I didn't solo. Did I solo anything this month?
I
had a stream
soloed
of Star Bray and Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
you did Ezra this month too, or you soloed Ezra? Well, let's see what we have.
Pretty sure that was a stream
going on here.
You're gonna have to make me look.
All right, so here we will start with our month in review. First up, we have Above and Below Haunted. This was a game that I think you backed it. Didn't you back it also?
I did.
Yeah, so that we both backed. This was one of our first. Oh, it's right there next to Clank. This was one of the first games that we...
No space for it to live over with the rest of them.
With the rest of them. That we got real into kind of at the beginning of our hobby. We actually just recorded a video where we talk about Above and Below. That should be coming out not too long from now. Hopefully, maybe next week, not the next week. But anyway, Above and Below, this is a kind of a good mixture of like a Euro game and a narrative driven, although the stories aren't super like connected. But it's just a very awesome game that they redid. They put it into this haunted swamp now. But basically all you're doing is just kind of action selection. You have your little tile. You're either going to get some more resources, go explore, read the story, build out your kind of tableau that lets you do other things, or collect more recruiters or more people to do more actions. I really enjoyed it. This version adds boats and...
hose.
Not boats and hose. That would be pretty good. It adds boats, which is a mitigation kind of thing. So it allows you to make your dice 6s. So if you fail, you explore. And then if you haven't used it for it, that's ghost. Or it lets you get some money, which has always been pretty tight in that game also. So it kind of opened it up a little bit for the dice and the income. And then, yeah, the ghosts, which were interesting. I would like to try it at a higher player count because 2-player, it's just zero sum. You're ghosts are trading back and forth. And then as the solo bot, it does pretty good, but it's the same kind of thing. It's just back and forth trading ghosts. There are like strategies that you can play that make, yes, the penguins. There's a strategy in it that makes you like score your ghosts, so you want more ghosts, and they're more valuable because you lose reputation in them. But I don't know, it was interesting. I do want to try it at that higher player count, but Above and Below is just a favorite in general. So I didn't have the original. Might as well back the haunted one.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't played mine because Lacey and I just haven't had a chance to play.
Yeah.
Kind of like you. Hey, Coda, it's okay. Oh, I need to feed them. We'll do that later. Sorry.
Yeah, you're hungry.
Yeah, just like you, Lacey really enjoys Above and Below, so I'm sure she'll like a little bit of changes. Dominion, old classic.
Yeah, so on the night that I almost burned my house down. Hey, Dennis, I don't know if we said that. Michael, you said middle school in the past, currently working
so I wasn't wrong.
Math tutor. There you go, you were right.
So cool. Well, fingers crossed that you get this,
this
college level course.
Yeah, Dominion. We had our families come over around 4th of July, or Devin had his family come to our house around 4th of July. And this is one that we have not played. I don't know the last time that we played Dominion, honestly.
If I had to guess, I'm going to throw out a guess, 4 years.
I would say minimum.
Yeah, that's going to be
I would say 4 years minimum. But, you know, Devin just has the base game, couple promos here and there. And honestly, it was just super easy to get back to, right? It was just we played 2 games of it. I think it took about 30 minutes each game, maybe 40 minutes or so. And the first game was kind of getting our bearings, realizing what the cards are, how the cards comboed, how they did stuff like that. And then the second game was just quick speeding through it. But it's a great game. It was really fun.
Speeding through it for 3 kids running around. No game we play when it's all of us is speeding through anything. It is constant interruptions. And, all right, I'm going to not even lie. I'm sure this game of Dominion took us an hour and 15 minutes because
it could be.
Somebody's getting up and getting water for the kid and a snack over there. And
felt like 45 minutes.
Open this and Luke just fell over there and But anyway, it's Dominion is one of. It's kind of been replaced, but it's always been one of my top little deck builder games. But for me, as much as I loved it, I don't play it constantly. It's where the base game's fine.
Need all the expansions.
I know it's got tons and tons and tons of expansions, but I don't need that. I'll probably play it again. We'll say
another 4 years
minimum. It's going to be a year and a half, and it'll be fine to just bust out the base game, throw 5 little things out or whatever it is, and go from there.
Yeah, it's funny because none of us are like the aggressive type of player. So as soon as like that one witch comes out, right, we're all just like,
come on.
You just like ruin the whole experience for everybody. So then everybody has to get one card to like make the witch not come out, and just hope that it comes in your hand when you have it. But yeah, it was real fun. Really enjoyed it. Haven't tried any of the expansions. Don't think I need to.
Yeah. Ezra and Nehemiah. I soloed this. It was my July 2nd stream.
Oh, okay.
So long ago, over a month ago. I remember now that I'm thinking about it. This playthrough.
You told me.
I was in the blue, and things linked up with the blue, and
you said you crushed the bot.
Crushed. This was like the highest. I don't remember, 150 or something like that, or it was an insane score. Yeah, Michael, you do. Ezra and Nehemiah is, man, it's just a game I really, really enjoy. The solo is, I enjoy the game a lot for how bad I think the solo is, because I don't think the solo is very good. But
when you say bad, it's very easy to run. It does a decent job of doing all the actions, but it's not a smart AI. Like, it's not going to do anything meaningful.
Yeah, it's not smart. It does not mimic a player.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it's
what's
very
going on, John?
smooth.
Appreciate you jumping in. Yeah, and it's just better. This game is so much better at multiplayer because it's all about the different scrolls and seeing and stopping combos
And blocking those combos from happening.
or you going in the red combo, me going in the gray combo, and seeing who ends up coming out ahead. But man, it's the card play of it is the best part for sure. So yeah, great game.
It's been a while since I played this one.
Yeah.
Fields of Arl.
Snuck this in on the 31st. So
Not with me again.
yeah, this is becoming Joe and I's game to play, basically like pre-con. This is not a Joe style game by any means, but he said he just really does enjoy this kind of boring farming game is the best way to put it. This was my third
or fourth. You've soloed it once.
I think it's my third real playthrough, not counting the solo, because solo is wide open. I think it's my third playthrough.
Yeah, you and Joe. Yeah, this is your third one.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive it's our third playthrough.
Because you've played your copy twice and then the con copy once.
Yep, that's exactly it. And man, I really enjoy that this game is just such a wide open sandbox of do what you want, score points, right? You got, I don't know how many it is, 15 worker placement spaces on each side of the board. I've talked about it before. The best part of the game is the cross-season action, and that dictates first player. So you got whatever, 15 actions. You can do one of them on that other side of the board, but if you do, you give up first player. And so it's like when your second player rotates. So when you're second player, you're like, man, I could go over there and give up first player, but maybe the first player will, maybe I don't want to do that. And then as first player, you're like, oh, I'm going to lose first player anyway, but maybe I hold off and the second player really wants an action over there. And then it's really kind of a neat game of cat and mouse just in that. So what's going on, Pat? But yeah, Fields of Arl is fantastic, and I'm sure Joe and I will keep exploring it.
Yeah, keep playing that one even more. Hey, Pat, thanks for coming. Galactic Cruise. So you're heading home, had a family emergency, leaving the hospital. I'm glad that you're heading home.
Yeah.
That sounds good, and hopefully everybody is okay on your side of things there. Galactic Cruise. Did we play this one together in July? Yes, we did. Okay. So I got to play this one solo quite a bit in July, just kind of learning it. I also streamed it. This game has a lot of modular pieces to it on how things come out. So like where the actions are, what technologies you're going to have, what scoring conditions, goals, all that kind of stuff. So this game is massive also. We recorded it. We had to do it on my dining room table because it barely fit on my table. I think the game is good, and this was a little bit more whenever we got whenever Devin and I played it together. I think the game is good, but it is not tight whatsoever. It is just very loosey-goosey. That's exactly what it is. It's very loosey-goosey, and it's not going to starve you for anything. It's not going to starve you for money, for resources, for ads, for anything like that, which is not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, but this game felt like, or I think it was advertised kind of as like a Lacerda tight resource management style game. It has the exact same look of a Lacerda.
Yeah, got that same look.
Tool art, all that stuff.
Beefier box.
Now, it's not a light game in any means, but it's a lot more forgiving than what I think either of us expected from the game.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I thought it was light.
Yeah.
I just thought it was light. It was a fine game. I understand why people like it and hype it because it's really we'll call it, sorry, these dogs are going crazy. It really is a beefy, heavier game that is super forgiving.
Yeah.
Right? So not necessarily my style of game, but I would say this is like if you are
Wanting
If you're
to get
playing
into
with
heavy
a
games?
person that is not like super into heavy games, but like likes the idea, or you yourself are that way, or maybe wanting to get into it, this might be. That's probably a perfect example. This probably is an intro into heavy games because there's really no move you make that feels bad
yeah.
or that you can't come back from or that just totally did nothing. And then you're constantly being just bombarded with free resources that there's not really any real tightness in the game. So it was like,
It's funny. I'm actually currently editing our playthrough right now, and you can tell for probably I'm about an hour in, so it's about a 2.5 hour playthrough, and you can tell you are like really trying to figure out like what can I do to maximize my turns. Like, do I need to get my money right now? Do I need to get my resource? What exact resource do I need? And about at this point, about the halfway mark, you're just like, I'll take a food. I'll take them because the next turn you are going to get a gas,
Yeah, it
and
doesn't.
you're going to get oxygen.
Yeah, unless you're using it that turn, it really didn't matter.
So, and then even then, at one point, I think I needed 4 gas for my first cruise to launch, and I only had 2 spaces of gas on my thing. And I was just like, oh, that's okay. I will just give up this card for a gas, and I can give up a reputation for a gas. And I think your question is like, but you can't store it. I'm like, yeah, that's part of the rules. You don't have to be able to store it. This is just extra. So it's like little stuff like that where it's like, you don't really need to plan 2 or 3 steps ahead because on my next turn, I'll be forgiven and given it to me kind of thing. So
yeah,
I do think it's a solid game. It's definitely going to be one that will be in my collection. I just don't think it is like if you were expecting a Lacerda or expecting a heavier kind of game, probably not what you wanted. Now the theme does flow through it pretty well, but yeah, that's a Galactic Cruise. Guild Academies of Valeria. I got solo this one. It's been a long time since I played this one. Last time I played it, it was not last year's Super Bowl, but the Super Bowl before that. I remember I was home alone, and I was like, oh, I want to play a game. So this is in the Valeria universe. This is dice drafting and then placing them out in your schools or whatever to perform actions. Then you're trying to raise the value of those dice to go out into quests. I think it's a really interesting game. I don't think I'm a fan of the solo on it, just because it's really easy to run. There's only 4 cards that the solo does, that the AI bot does, and it's take 1 of the 4 or 3 of the 4 docks actions. They are just like the ultimate cheater AI, right? It's just one of those where it's like, oh, they have this symbol, 10 points. Oh, they have this thing, 20 points. So like, you can be pretty much neck and neck for most of it, and then at the end it's like every purple building that they got, give them this many points, and then all of a sudden they just like skyrocket up to the top. So it feels real bad whenever like you're losing 70 to 100, and it's like, but I did everything like I would have definitely beat it if I was scoring it normally kind of thing. So I don't know. I do like it multiplayer. Don't really enjoy the solo. We'll see how long it stays in the collection just for that reason, because I think you enjoyed the game, but it's not one that you're going to gravitate towards kind of thing.
Yeah,
and
this is the one that you first did the, was it like getting the people, and then the second, there was like 2 phases
Yeah,
of
the
it,
quest where you send them out. And the quests don't change either. It's the same color dice and stuff like that. So it might be a little much for Kirsten. Maybe not, just the first kind of initial teaching. And I don't know if I necessarily want to do that kind of thing. So I don't know. We'll see how long it stays. It's a game that I want to play more. I just don't know if I have the people to play it with.
Yeah, you're right. It's one of those, it's a midweight Euro. And I got a lot of midweight Euros, so what is like the draw to get this one off the shelf? And I'd probably end up picking just something else, right?
Yeah. Yeah, something else with dice and mitigation that's just a little bit better. So I don't know. it's still, we just sold a bunch of games and it still made the cut. So I think it still has a little bit of life left in it.
Yeah.
I got old Dune Imperium today, $12.
So I have it and I want to play. It's sitting over here, not quite shelf of shame, but shelf of wanting to replay.
That's one we have to play when Joe's here.
Yeah, we only played it once.
I'm not really interested in playing it. It's kind of a, I don't know. People like it, so I'll give it another shot.
I mean, isn't it top 10 BGG now?
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know.
Hacienda.
Hacienda. I picked up Dune today as well. Look at that. What are the odds?
Well, that's crazy.
Hacienda.
Wasn't it like a route builder?
Yes. So we played this one after Dominion.
I honestly can only slightly remember. The board
was ugly and yellow.
Was like bone shaped on the outside.
Yes.
And
and there was a couple like watering fountains possibly.
You built land and you were basically trying to go to cities or stalls from the land with connections with animals, like you're building ranches or
We're building haciendas.
And so it was neat. I think we had fun.
Yeah, I think it was a good game. I just
it wasn't really quite
remember
area control, even though it looked like that on the box. It was more.
It was a route building.
Trying to build big blocks of your animals, groups of animals, and then like reaping the benefits whenever you turn them in. It was neat enough. We enjoyed it. It was, man, again, that was near 4th of July, so
Yeah.
I honestly wish I could remember. My memory's not so good.
I know you could do, I think it was like 2 actions. So you had, or maybe it was 3, but you had cards, and they were animal cards.
Yeah, you either had animals or you had the lands.
Or you had the land. So you would play the card, and you would put down a terrain tile, connecting it to the same terrain tile, I think. Maybe not. No, it was the animals had to come. Yeah.
And then the animals had to come from either your land or the same. Group.
And then you scored for the animals around the ranch or the whatever it was.
Yeah. And then there was like, the more ranches you got, the better the scoring was.
Yeah. We were all surprised by how good the game was.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it was good because we're doing a terrible job at remembering and explaining it.
Yeah.
But it was one that like we pulled out the board and it was this exact color board, just a yellow. And by the end of it, it actually was like
You're right.
colorful, right? It was like blue and green and different yellows, and it actually looked pretty decent. So this one is still on your shelf, so it made the cut as well.
Yeah, I thought it was good enough to keep for sure. It was not hard.
And that one did play pretty quickly, I remember.
Mid-weight for sure.
Yeah, so that's Hacienda.
Hacienda.
Lands of Amazement. So this was a preview that Button Shy sent over. This is Scott Ailm's solo game and his solo collection. I did do a video for it for the Kickstarter that is, I think, currently running still. Funded already. But this is just a little abstract polyomino card laying game. So every single card that you have is a little amusement park or a little ride, and in the corner there's a Tetris shape of some sort. And there's 2 phases of the game. So in the first phase, you're trying to get these cards and line up the shapes to create that shape as close as possible. If you have extra squares on there, it's okay. Like that would still complete the park. But if you match the shape exactly, you get a little bonus kind of action. So then you do that for 4 rounds. At the end of every round, any ride that you've completed goes into your hand, and then you have to put some in your reserve, into your portfolio. So then at the end of 4 rounds, your cards in your portfolio, you then have to make this giant shape kind of thing. And so then you get scoring on that, and basically you want to get the closest to 0. It's an interesting game. Honestly, it's a puzzle. That's all it is. This is just a puzzle. I took it to Lola, and I went to the library one day. She was just playing on the iPad, and I brought this with me. And so I was at the table right next to her. She was on the iPad. I was doing this, and we were both just doing our own thing for like 30 minutes. So it was the perfect thing for that, right? She was doing her own thing. I was heads down. The first 4 rounds of the game, I was able to finish quickly. But then the last part, I literally was just trying to move these cards for probably like 20 minutes. Like, maybe this goes here, maybe this goes here. And it was legitimately 20 minutes just staring down. And that's the game. Like that is the game, is just trying to make that pattern best you can. So is it a game? Not so much, but it's a puzzly activity that you can do that's perfect for like that kind of thing, right? It's going to take you 30, 40 minutes, or you can just kind of give up. Like I could have given up and scored 3 points, but I kept going and I scored 1 point kind of thing. So it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. But that's kind of how all the little button shy games are. So.
Yeah.
Mine is new shrink, no surprise. I also backed Echoes of the Sundering today. I don't know what that is. Haven't looked into it.
Marvel Crisis Protocol. So,
what is it?
This is a tabletop war game, Marvel themed is the best way to.
Do you have this game?
No, Joe. This
brought
was
it?
like a surprise game he brought.
Okay.
So he had painted all the miniatures for it,
wow.
which was sweet. But it's just simple, right? You play roughly on a 3x3 grid. It's not even a grid. It's it's a miniature game, so it's just on the blank table, right? And you draft a team of the different characters, and they all. I mean, basically, it's objective based, not I'm trying to kill you based. And you are trying to hold objective points or hold objective tokens or whatnot. I think it was 5 rounds. I can't remember exactly. And yeah, it was just fun. It was. That's the best way to put it. It was just fun. Like you're Captain America and you got a shield throw and it's a ranged attack and it hurts the other person. And honestly, the neatest thing to manage was killing the other person made them come back stronger. And so you had to time when a person died because they were going to come back the next round and be much, much more powerful and with lots of power tokens to do stuff. We had fun. Basically, the conclusion was, yeah, he's going to bring this down and we're going to play 1 game of it. It's the same as playing HeroScape, right? We're just whatever happens type of deal. Nobody really takes it too seriously or cares, and it's just fun to get these Marvel heroes and
make them beat on each other.
Yeah, roll some dice and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Pat, I was just reading of Echoes of Sundering. This looks pretty sweet. It's a 1 to 5 player cooperative open world deck construction primal fantasy adventure. So it's just a campaign, a deck building campaign. What seems really sweet is it has drop in and drop out, so you can just kind of play with whoever, whenever. So,
interesting.
Pat, whenever that comes in, I'd like to hear about it. New York Zoo. I soloed this one. Because I needed a short game on a Friday. One of our friends were moving away, and we had to go to a going away party kind of thing. And I told my wife, I was like, I got to be home at this time, and this was the game that we got to play. This one's fun. I enjoy it. The solo, again, kind of going back to Lands of Amazement, is more of a puzzle, just because you're trying to complete your zoo before 2 rounds finishes. Mm-hmm. Whenever you're playing multiplayer, it's just whoever finishes it first. This one, you're just trying to do it before the actual bot makes it around. I played 2 games of this one back to back because I lost the first one, ended up winning the second one, and it's cool. I like it. I think it's it's a Yui game with animal breeding, just different types of animals this time than as usual, cows and horses. But it's got a cool little mechanic of once you fill up your enclosure, it clears out, and then you get to put in some type of attraction in there, which takes up more space. One of the things you kind of want to do in this game is focus on one kind of animal, so that way whenever you're breeding, you can breed multiple pens at a time, and then still get those extra bonuses, and trying to get those smaller enclosures so that they can breed quicker and faster, and you get more whatever they're called, more big pieces. So it's a fun one. Again, one that I wish I would play multiplayer more often. Although Devin has always beat me at this game. You're just better spatial than me.
Good at those polynomial
you are
games.
good at
You
those
really enjoy
polynomial.
them, but I'm very good at them.
Yeah, they're some of my favorite, but you're
Yeah.
just very good at them. But yeah, that's New York Zoo. It's a fun little game that I enjoy playing.
Operation Barclay. Heck yeah.
Devin won this game in literally the quickest you could ever win this
Statistically
game.
quick you win it. Perfect scenario too, because
Yeah.
I thought about this. I had the card in my hand that let me get an extra
Guess.
guess, and I won the extra guess anywhere. So literally, it had to have been both those things, because that was the only way. I thought you have to guess a minimum of 3 times in 2 different things to get it, and that's the only way to do it by round 2, the end of round 2.
You went home thinking about that? Like, how...
Yeah, I was just thinking about the game,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh man.
This was
It was cool. So it's
surprisingly fun game.
Yeah, very fun. Supposed to be played over 6 rounds.
6
I think.
rounds, yep. 6 rounds.
And it's really neat. I really think my favorite mechanic of them all is the 3 cards face up.
2 cards
Guess
face down.
who's gonna win, and then 2 cards face down.
Yeah, what
because-
was it that you were going to get a straight... was it a straight flush?
Yeah, straight
Yeah, I was
flush,
like, there's
and then-
no way you can
And
get a
then
straight flush.
Paul put down a blocker and thought, "There's no way."
Yeah, there's no way you'll get a straight flush.
Yeah.
I'm going to win this with 2 pair.
Yeah, and so I just beat Paul real bad. But anyway,
real
it is
bad.
pretty. It is neat. It's neat that like you are trying to win, but you're also trying to figure out who is gonna win. Right?
And the who is going to win, honestly, is a little bit...
Yeah, it pays off one more.
It pays off more than the
other,
than
right?
who actually wins. Now, if you lose both of them, then it feels real bad. But Devin, I was thinking about that time I spanked both.
That's right.
Yeah, that's exactly what Devin was doing.
But yeah, I thought this game was fun.
It's really interesting because it's poker, it's bluffing, it's deduction, right? And it's just like poker's fine. It's not like bluffing is not one of my favorite things, but like this game was just so fun. Now, unfortunately, I will say when they published this game or when they fulfilled it, there was a pair of acrylic tokens that are 100% see-through. So there's red and blue, and like you can look at them upside down and you can tell exactly what color they are.
They're really nice. It's a shame because they're very nice components.
They're very nice components. Yes, they're very nice in any other game. Now, they realized this problem and they actually sent everybody wooden tokens to fix this.
Oh, not even cardboard punch
No,
outs,
it was wooden
tokens.
ones, yeah.
Okay.
And I screwed up. I threw away the wooden tokens instead of the acrylic ones because I grabbed the wrong bag. So, with that being said, I actually 3D printed, or I got some little covers 3D printed. Cost like $3 at the library to go over those. So whenever Devin was playing it, he was having to look at the screen, or else he would have 100% inadvertently cheated.
Yeah.
But we have that fixed now, so we've got actual covers for them. But yeah, if you get it, you will not get those acrylic tokens, or you might, and you'll also get wooden ones also. So don't be like me and keep the right ones.
Don't be like Paul.
Don't be like me. So that is Operation Barclay. Honestly, a fun game. This one, I think we were making the cut for like games that night for what we were going to sell or not. And we were like, oh yeah, let's just play this one and then it can sell. And I was like, nope, this one is for sure going on the keep pile.
Yeah. Pandemic. So Lacey and I pulled out a win by the skin of our teeth. But we've now set ourselves up. August is a complete and utter, I think, failure. We're going to lose 2 games in a row. No chance. We have now done every single search card. There's not a single one left in the deck that we can search on. We don't have a way of reconning. We thought we were figuring out the way to recon, and we realized that wasn't the way. So we must have to wait till the game catches up to us to let us recon, and then we've connected every city. So you have
Are those the goals?
Those are 3 goals of 4, and you have to complete 3. So like I told Joe, I'm like, even if August gives us a new goal to do,
That's still only 2.
that's still only 2 that we can do. But we're having a blast. Like I honestly, I told Joe, I'm like, I like feel like a winner that we are.
That you're breaking the game.
Yeah, and then we get to play again, right? So like, who cares if we have to lose August? We get to play 2 August, right? Instead of just 1, right?
You're getting your most bang for the buck from this game.
That's exactly the way I think about it. You know, that doesn't bother me one bit.
You only got 12 plays in. I got 24 plays in.
Exactly. Like I don't really care whatever score of the game is. Like I think how much fun did I have in it, and I definitely we're having a lot of fun. So the story is neat. Like it's a flowing story. I mean, not like in depth, right? But it is cool.
Cost per play is
Absolutely is, you know. And at this point, we've got it down. When we don't play on stream, it's under an hour, right at about an hour. Truthfully, it's less than an hour for Lacey, and then it's over an hour for me because I set up, and then she stops once we finish, and I do all the like updating the populations. I figure out how to spend all our points. It's stuff I enjoy anyway. She wouldn't enjoy it regardless. But so I end up like sitting there for like 25 minutes. I'm like, oh, we could upgrade that, or we could put this on this car. And
She's just
finally she's like, back there. So, are you coming to bed? And I'm like, oh yeah.
I'm just making the best outcome for our next game, Lacey.
So
do you want to win next time?
That's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, Pat. That's the whole thing with legacy games or campaign games. Play them more and more and more.
Yeah.
Price goes down. Peaks. Peaks. So Devin gets to min-max at the end. Yeah, Devin gets to play his own game at the end.
Lacey's out doing whatever. And
Peaks. I like this game solo. I did like this game solo.
That's good.
Yeah. Devin hates this game, I think.
I thought this game was trash.
I like this game solo. And I think, I'm never going to have the chance to try it, but I think I would like this game at 3+. Because of that tag-along mechanic, right?
I could definitely see that.
It's not good at 2. It's just not good at 2 because tagging along just doesn't really make sense. Like, you help the other person out a little bit, but it just doesn't really make sense. This game, the solo, the bot runs real smooth. The actions are pretty clear, makes sense to what you're doing. Art on it is amazing, I think. I think it's really good. But just the multiplayer, unfortunately, it just didn't work out. So probably just play this one solo, if that's even going to be a thing. It's real big, takes up a lot of space, so probably won't even be in the collection for just solo play. But yeah, that's Peaks. I wish I had the people to play it with. That's what it is. So I think the only time we'd be able to do that is if Joe and Shelby came back down and we had another, but that's going to be months before that happens. So
and I'm not there.
And Joe and Devin's not there. Yeah. So I mean, it's got a cool like mechanic. I think the action selection thing is pretty cool, right? Where it's got the 3 different things to climb, to rest, to prepare. When you pull off the cubes, you get that little bonus. I guess the only real kind of big problem that I have with it is the ramp up. The first half of the game where you're trying to build your experience and this and that, like that takes a long time. The second half of the game flies by, but it's just that first half that takes a long time to kind of build up. And that was what we noticed during the 2-player game, was just that I'm going to do whatever I can to not help you. Like, you can't use me to get more experience kind of thing.
Yeah.
So when it's a zero-sum game, you're going to have to do way more work to get to those higher experiences. When you're playing more players, then, I'm not just going to climb with Devin every time. I'm going to go climb with Kirsten, or I'll climb with Lacey, and then it gets a little bit better. So, unfortunately, never got to try it more than 2, but would like to try it. John, if you're still here, I know you said that yours was going to be shipping out. I would love to hear your experience at more than 2. and then try to talk Devin into it when he goes to St. Louis.
Not playing that one, John. Getting with John here in a couple of weeks. We're not playing Peaks.
So that is Peaks. Pergola.
Pergola.
What do you remember about Pergola?
Set collection game.
Set collection game. Pergola was good. I thought it was fine. Pergola is a good activity game. It's set collection.
Step above an activity.
It's a step above an activity. It is set collection. It is place these flowers here if they are a specific height. You score victory points. If they have these insects in a specific manner, you get victory points. This one is just kind of a relaxing style game. I think not necessarily a multiplayer game for me. I think this would be a solo one because it does have little challenges and stuff at the back where it's try to do this, this, and that kind of thing. But yeah, it was good. It's nothing revolutionary, but you know, if you're the kind of person that likes to unwind and just kind of do an activity, Pergola is the game for that. I said something at the end of our playthrough on it. I don't remember what it was, but it was something along those lines where it's just a game to sit down, kind of shut off your brain, make things pretty, and just kind of go from there. So I don't think there's anything bad about the game. It's just it's just a set collection game.
Shackleton Base.
Devin looks unimpressed.
It was just boring to me. I mean, that's it was exactly it. So when we say set collection, literally you're picking from one of 4 packets,
and you get 3 things for three actions, everything you pick. Right, you get 3 things.
Yeah, and so it's like getting this flower, getting that bug, getting this other flower, and it's like you're trying to collect the most of these flowers, or have different arrangements of these flowers, or I mean, it was just boring. That's the best way to put it for me. So
yeah,
I was unimpressed, Dennis.
Shackleton Base. So this one I actually got in the day before August. Devin played this one in August, so he can talk about it next month.
Yeah, that's fine.
But Shackleton Base, it is a midweight Euro where
not unimpressed on Shackleton Base. We were talking, back about Pergola, Michael.
Pergola. No, Shackleton Base. So I got to play it two-handed because we went to a local con last week. And so I wanted to play this one at 3 players because it is area majority style game. But in order to play it, I learned it two-handed, and then I actually soloed it also. So in this game, you have 3 rounds, 3 possible actions, and you are colonizing this little place on the moon, but there's also these different corporations that are going to give you different objectives to do. So the game it's pretty simple once you play it, right? So whenever I taught Joe and Devin the following month, I explained everything, but they didn't really understand it until after that first round because it has a couple little nuances of when this goes here, who gets the person, and that kind of stuff. As of right now, I've only played the 3 introductory ones. The tourists, the 2 other ones, I don't remember what they are. I really want to try the other ones just to see how different it makes the game, but I think the base actions are always going to be the same, right? You're going to exploit the crater, you're going to do one of the corporation actions, you're going to go to the lunar gate. So I'm unsure. Michael, have you played this game? And if so, which faction or which corporations did you play? I don't know. I thought it was good. The solo rules aren't the best. I've had to scour a bunch of stuff to try to read it, to try to figure it out. Nobody has really put out any solo plays of this video either. And that's generally how I learn my games. So, I don't know. We'll see. And then we can touch on it a little bit next time we do this, because we did play it 3-player. And we'll kind of go from there. So, yeah, I think it's a good midweight Euro. So not played many newer games this season. Yeah, I had high hopes for this game.
I'm gonna say, Michael, my personal opinion, I don't know that there's been a whole lot of like just top level bangers. There's been a lot of games.
Mid games.
Yeah, not saying bad games, just nothing like oh, this is the new Ark Nova or Dune Imperium or those kind of things.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of games this year.
Yeah, there's not
nothing's like super sticking out for stuff.
Yeah,
this year.
there hadn't been that I feel personally. Yeah.
I know this game, Shackling Base, was released last year, and it's just coming now. Like I think it just released in North America here in August, this month in August. So I'm sure we'll start hearing about this one a little bit more.
Oh, I take that back. Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era.
Oh, that game was a banger.
Yeah.
I think that is my number one game this year so far.
I retract my statement.
I think that's different though, right? Like that's okay, I guess we can go back and say no like real good Euros, right?
Yeah,
so, and again,
not
I said
good.
not good.
Yeah, not saying not good. No
like, top 100
yeah,
games, right?
this is the newest you need to play.
Yeah. Yeah, I you have a lot of complicated Euros and pretty nature games already. Like, what are they?
Yeah.
What are the new ones introducing? So,
right, like last year with SETI and Civilization and some of those big bangers.
Yeah. Got to really impress us to make us stay.
Scar Bray. I think Scar Bray.
Hot Streak. Okay, Pablo, is Hot Streak the mascots game? Because if it is, that's going to be my con game for BGG Con.
Interesting.
Yeah, and don't look it up.
I won't look it up. Scar Bray. Coda, come here. I soloed this. It was my first solo playthrough of it. It was fine. I would rather play it with people, but it was fine. The solo mechanic, if you will, is that so normally you're drafting out of the 4 cards, right? And you're drafting one other player, right? It's drafting, and the 3 packets of the round, so there's a really cool,
all 12 cards ahead of time.
Yeah, there's a really cool turn order mechanic in it that comes into play in the multiplayer game. Well, you can't really do that solo, obviously. So to make up for it, you don't know what's coming ahead of time in the solo game. So you just take 4 cards, pick one, take 3 cards, pick one, take 2 cards, pick one. And that really does a disservice to the game, personally, in my opinion. You miss out on that turn order mechanic, the importance, and you can't pre-plan the round. And then so to make up something else to do and for scoring, it gives you a couple little objective things to do, and they're fine. And that's where I think they stand. They are fine to do. It's a fine solo.
I like how fine you guys gave me such hell for saying fine.
It's fine.
And that's what it is, right? Like games are just fine.
This one's fine. Hey,
right?
Multiplayer was fine. It was.
No, multiplayer I do enjoy.
How often I will gravitate toward this one because it is pretty lighter, but it's got some neat decisions for sure.
Yeah. What I think that's cool about this game is and it doesn't change up the gameplay, but it's just those asymmetric tiles, right? It just changes it up a little bit. You're still going to be doing the same loop,
Now, quick spoiler, I played this today. I got the spin wool. It was as overpowered as I assumed it was. That's by far the best one. I knew it would be just based off that mechanic.
So that's the one that does the first side over here, right? The rooms? No. What does the wool do?
Spin wool.
It gives you wool.
Every time you go there, it gives you a card, a spin wool card, which is worth 1 point.
It works like
the
stone ball.
Yeah, it works like the stone ball, and you get more wood. And then once you flip it, every time you go there, so you do the same thing, and then you can spin 3 wool in order to get a house. So I ended the game with 11 huts.
Oh, wow.
Having 12 workers. I had 11 huts. I don't remember how many spun wool things I had, but that alone was dang near 20 points in just that. I didn't complete. I just decided the big goal, right, the -5 point goal, was to have 0 to 2 midden at the end of the game, it wasn't even worth that to me. Like, I just was making food and stuff, and so like I took the hit on of 5 points, and I still scored 55 points in the game. That one's so overpowered. I think that one will be banned if I ever play multiplayer
with anybody.
Yeah, it's so, it just does itself. That's the best way to put it. It does itself. You then get to use, so you're not having to really feed people. You then get to use the wool that you're collecting to upgrade whichever of the two paths that you want, type of thing. It's just like easy mode. That's the best way. I had a gut feeling it was, and then when it was one of my 2 random drawn ones,
Like, let's try it.
I was like, yeah, let's see, and I was absolutely right. Tidal Blades Banner Festival.
This was on the stack to be sold.
Yeah. So we were going to that con, and I was over at Paul's house, and I was helping Paul declutter. I was just like, you're not gonna play
you're
this
never
game
gonna play
again.
this game. Never
Who are
play
you
this.
really playing this with?
Yeah.
We're selling this, you know.
And then I was putting them back. I was like, no, I still want this.
And so we
one.
had that one. I'm like, hey, you're gonna sell this. We had like a little, we'll call it game day, mini game day. And we were filming some stuff and whatnot, and I was like, hey, when we get done filming, we'll play this one. It's going to be bad. We're going to sell it.
Yeah, let's at least play it, see how it is.
Let's at least play it. It's not going to be good, and we're going to sell it.
And this game
was awesome.
was so good.
It was just fun.
It's not like anything extraordinary. It was just such a fun little game. I think I told Devin after the game, I was like, I haven't actually laughed through a game in a while. And it wasn't because like the game was funny. It was just silly little things, right? Like, I'm doing a little trick on my jet ski, right? I need to land on that 5. This is another little area control game. I don't know what it is with us in area control lately.
Well, it is and isn't, right?
It is and isn't. You're right. You're right. Because you can definitely get points without the area.
There's 3 scoring paths in it. There's trying to jet ski around, scoring points that way. There is area control, and then there is collecting
fruits. Yeah.
And
what did I go for?
All I think are viable, truthfully, but it's just funny. Like the way the card play works. Sometimes you're like, oh, I'm for sure winning this, and then the random doesn't, or there's no way this is the lowest, and then it's the lowest, and you're like, no, I was banking on that.
Yeah.
Or you're banking on playing the lowest, right? And like, there's only 2 cards lower than this.
And somebody
the deck's
plays
this big,
Yeah.
no chance. And somebody plays it. It was just funny.
Yeah, it was really cool because that's all you're doing. You're just flipping over a card. The person that's the highest gets to, do they get to zoom around? Yeah, they get to zoom around until the little banner. And then
the person that's the lowest,
they get to do the activity,
the ability on the card.
And whoever's in the middle gets to place out little banners for the area control thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, like there was sometimes it's like, I have 0 banners in here. I need to place something in here. I'm going to be the mid. I'm going to put out a 5. How is that the lowest? And this ability for being the lowest is not anything that I needed whatsoever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just really fun.
It was funny. We were both like, oh,
this is for sure a key.
Yeah, we're keeping this, right? And this isn't. That's probably Lacey. I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely Lacey. Right, I will do that.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, and so this one was just I don't know. It was just really fun. It was really silly. And like I said, we were just laughing after so many just playing the cards. And we actually ended up bringing it to the con also, which we'll probably talk about next month. But we brought it to the con and actually played it with Joe. And he enjoyed it. He thought it was funny. So this was the free game at BGG Spring this year, and we really enjoyed it. So that is Tidal Blades Banner Festival. Oh, and that is actually all of the games that we played. So that was pretty good timing there. Let's minimize this. There you go. So yeah, we had 17 games. You know, we got quite a few of them together, which was really interesting because we didn't think we were going to do that. But yeah, we had a little mini game day at my house, and then a little game day afterwards. So yeah, what was y'all's favorite games that y'all played this month, if you played anything? Pablo, if you are still there, Hot Streak looks like such a silly little racing game that honestly caught my eye, and I wanted to play it at one of those cons. So that's going to be my secret game to play with everybody, because we always try to have some type of racing game, and that one just looked funny. So that is all that we really have here. That was the last game. Yeah, Tidal Blades was the last one. So, yeah, that's all that we got. We will be here next week, I believe. Coming next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think I have any weekend stuff planned until, or Friday stuff planned until...
Unicorn Fever. I haven't heard of that.
Until September. But yeah, so this is, we were talking about it with Michael at the beginning. Busy season for me. I'm in the HVAC industry, so I haven't had a lot of time to game. But we had the con, so we got some games there. We have played Elysium.
We did, right? Yeah, that was at the first Geek Game Days?
Yeah, absolutely. We played Elysium. Great game.
That was a very fun game.
I really like Elysium.
Yeah.
I'm planning to go to St. Louis here in a couple weeks, and John, you got to pick a game. It's on you. I told John, he picks the game, and
except for Peaks.
I will learn it.
That sounds like me too.
Yeah, I will learn it and teach it. I don't mind doing that, but he needs to pick it. And I think we're gonna have 5 players. So oh man, I'll tell you actually, he's sent a list. Now it may be on all of us, but John picked some good games.
There you go.
Yeah, so that was his joke to me first. I was like, hey, you pick any game and I'll learn it. And that's when he came back with. And I was like, oh, I do have to work the next day, but where?
Pablo, Unicorn Fever looks super silly.
Yeah, so we probably have 5 players. So I don't know all these games, but this is...
Creature Caravan, we're going to nix. Devin doesn't like that one.
Wait, is this it?
It's got to be. Creature Caravan plays a 6.
This isn't the list, is it?
Oh, Rajas of the Ganges?
I'm in this list.
Rajas of the Ganges, the card game, is super good. Dennis, yeah, Elysium, if you haven't played it, and we played
here it is.
Probably 3 years ago.
Scythe, Expeditions, and I don't know what In the Hall of Mountain King is. Moonrakers, Orleans, Raw, Village. We just played Village.
Oh, we did.
Viticulture and Wonderland's War.
Oh, you got to pick Wonderland's War.
I was thinking about picking Wonderland's War because I've only gotten to play that game once and absolutely loved that game.
That game was very good.
Been itching to play it again. So, John, if you don't have a preference, I think Wonderland's War is the one, and I think at 5 it'd be really fun because everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna try and get this, or I'm gonna get that one.
So Raw was a game that I wanted to play at BGG Spring. I figured that would be a game that Joe would like. It's betting, it's kind of stuff like that. So I mean, you could always play that and then do it at BGG. Okay, Elysium. So with Elysium, we had, what was it, cards and... Was it set collection?
It was an open draft, right?
It was an open draft
that you drafted from, or were you making a grid?
I don't remember. It was...
Yeah, John, Wonderland's War, let's do it. I honestly know that game already. I have to touch up on a couple things, but that'll be fun. Everybody will have a blast.
That's such a good game. I'm jealous. No, what is that one? I remember we loved it. It was so good.
It was I could have swore it was a grid of cards you drafted from.
BGG.
You had that little board. I don't remember. And then it's like a God Power or something like that.
Yeah, so there was the cards down here. Yeah, there was a grid of cards and you pick them.
Yeah.
And then the player...
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know. It was a good game.
It was a good game. It was very good. I think it's out of print.
You had cards above the board and below the board. That's right. You did.
Of course,
anyway, Dennis, you're asking about it. Did you recently get it, or?
Yeah, he said that
Paul,
it's on the way.
Oh, it's on the way for me as well. Very cool.
Pablo, don't know what Terrorscape is either.
So anyway, while Paul's doing that, videos we have, I think...
Is Voidfall coming out
Voidfall will come out this month, I think. I should have my update done. I need to do it. It's a month after now, so I'll do my how I'm doing through my collection. Spoiler alert, I was rocking it this last quarter.
4-color pillar, yes, draw from the grid. That's what it is. Okay.
This last quarter, not rocking it as much, but I think I built in enough buffer that it's okay.
That should be good.
Yeah.
We've got our top. Again.
Yeah.
Games that we want to be playing again.
Yeah.
Is Terrorscape on BGG? It says 2023. Was that how long ago it was crowdfunded? We have Galactic Cruise coming out. I'm almost done with that edit. We're recording something right now. Pretty good little game.
Can you tell me off of these
No.
different sized meeples? No. Oh, no.
That would give it away.
Yeah. Well, look, I got
The one with the mansion in between.
two different sized meeples. Can you tell me what game this is?
A grande worker. Yeah. Michael's gonna go back and see the.
Yeah, if anybody knows it, it's Michael. Faux show.
The second expansion Kickstarter. Okay, that's what it is. So that's this one. And then probably record something else. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we got some good stuff coming up. We're back together for some time. So, yeah, that's all we got.
That's all we got. Sorry, y'all had to put up with the dogs being all crazy. That was my fault.
Gotta go feed them now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all that we got. Appreciate you guys being here. Enjoy Terrorscape if that's what y'all are playing. John, you're getting that one. I'm jealous, like I said. Wonderland's War. Better take some pictures of that one. John, take some pictures of that one. Send it to me.
John will have to remind me to take pictures because you know that I get in the zone and forget.
But yeah, that's all that we have. So as always, remember to like, comment, subscribe. That stuff really does help us. It helps our channel grow. We will see y'all next week.